What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Bells.
I'm Head, ATAD.
And we're back with
41.
We ain't figured out no name for this show yet.
We did. We came up with it. Then you said,
which one did we choose?
We didn't choose, but we was leaning towards
the street, the business in the streets or something like that.
You gotta go back and look at it.
Yeah, we gonna have to go back. We still ain't got together, y'all. It was the street business one.
I forgot the name, but it was something like that.
I hate I ain't got it written down. But anyway, we gonna have a new name soon. But thank y'all for tuning in to vlog number 41. And thank you. First, I want to start off the video. First, I want to start the video off talking about, giving a special thanks to everyone that came out to our digital relaunch and Money Smart Week kickoff event at Lenox Mall on Saturday. It was a successful event. Everybody had a good time. And, I was just kind of overwhelmed a little bit. You know what I mean? You put your heart and your soul, and you spend a lot of time trying to plan things and making sure everything come out perfect. I can honestly say that, my team stepped up to the plate. Thank you to all of you guys. Raheem, Bianca, Ziggy, Ziggy's assistant, I forgot her name. She helped out. Abner, Demetrius, Nene, Kara, LaQuinta, definitely LaQuinta, my social media admin. Thank you, all of you, for helping out. Thank you, Jakeem Smith, for helping me kind of pull it together as well. And thank you to Head for showing up. He showed up. Thank you for coming out and supporting us. And I ain't gonna tell y'all how y'all boy showed up to the event. He was a little inebriated. He felt real bad.
Embarrassed.
He was embarrassed. He was embarrassed, y'all. But, hey,
Sorry, Mom Bells and Daddy Bells.
That's what he was most embarrassed about, when he met my parents and stuff. Saw my mom especially.
Very embarrassed.
He was very embarrassed. But, hey, he learned his lesson. Hopefully this time. Never come to a company event.
No, don't.
Fucked up.
Don't go to Kanye Hollis' house first.
And don't go to Kanye Hollis' house. We talked about him, one of our friends on the last video. He went over his house prior to coming and blame it on the Patron at Kanye Hollis' house.
Woo! I'm sorry, Mama Bells and Daddy Bells. Everybody else, y'all know me. Yeah,
everybody else, y'all know. But anyway, I told y'all better keep praying for him, y'all. But anyway, other than that, special shout out to Bernice. She came in from Miami. She came through for you, girl. And shout out to Goshay. Shout out to Dice. Dice from Lala's Full Course, she was also in the building. Shout out to them. I really appreciate them a lot. Shout out to a lot of we had different artists that was there as well. That's here in Atlanta. Shout out to you guys. It's too many of y'all to name, and I don't want to miss nobody's name. Shout out to the publicists. Shout out to managers. Just different people that I had the opportunity to network with and talk to there. Shout out to all of everybody that I know that supports me that came out to the event, from either from the industry or from previous, jobs or, you know what I mean, that just support everything that I do. Shout out to all of you guys. I mean, I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to, you know, my family. I had family here as well that came. Just shout out to Microsoft as well. Thank you guys. You know, we stumbled on Saturday. We almost had a little, you know, we had a little difficulty starting off, but we smoothed it out, and everything went well. So thank you guys for allowing me to use your facility. And other than that, we had a good time. You guys missed out on a good thing. Oh, shout out to Miss Venus Lockett. She's one of the she's the chairman of the local Greater Atlanta Partners for the Money Smart Week campaign. She said a few words on Saturday as well, just to do the kickoff for the event, the weekly events. For people who are in the Atlanta area, if you go to getmoneysmartatlanta.info, you will see a link that's going to take you to all of the scheduled events that's going on this week. Like I stated before, maybe I haven't stated it in the video, but during Money Smart Week, there's nothing but free workshops that's going to be offered in different locations throughout the city. So it's, you know, you may have how to start a business workshop, how to do business plans. If you have bad credit, you know, there may be one that'll help you build your credit, you know, help you improve your credit, home buying. It's going to be different type of financial related workshops going on across the city. So definitely take advantage of it. This is the week to take advantage of it. But go to getmoneysmartatlanta.info and yeah, click on the link to see the schedule of events. Also, since we did relaunch the website, I've got, you know, pretty good reviews so far for the people who was able to see the new website on Saturday, and who may have went, you know, today and looked at it or whatever. Hope you guys like the new website. It took a little time, you know, just trying to find the perfect one. I wanted to make sure that the new stacksmag.net website just kind of captured, being able to capture more information on the home page for people to have access to. Like on the old website, the financial information and the business and career information wasn't highlighted, so people would miss out on that. You know, after it ran that day, you know, for daily news. By the time the next day came, unless you actually searched for it, you couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't prominent on the homepage. So that was one of the things that I wanted to make sure that this new website had. Also, like I said, it's a lot more article areas, things that people probably couldn't find before. It should be easier for you guys to find this time. Advertising, we're cranking that up. Hey, businesses, if you are a small business owner, if you are an artist, if you are just someone who has a product, if you have something that you want to promote, we have affordable advertising spaces now. We can do a full website launch, you know, campaign. You can do a homepage campaign where you take over all of the, I think we have like five or six advertising blocks or whatever on the homepage, but then you can also buy the size as well. So, you know, we have a lot of places now for people to get their advertising on. Hit me up. Prices are definitely affordable, and I'm also down with negotiating, you know. I don't mind negotiating as well. So hit us up at info@stacksmag.net to get more information about advertising. Other than that, yeah, definitely go check out the new website and tell your friends to come visit. And thank you for visiting. Shout out to our new YouTube subscribers. Swag Queen 24, shout out to you, honey. Insane City of Wind. I don't know if that means City of Wind. I don't know what that means, but shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Little, MZLITTLE. Shout out to Sherry Mills. Shout out to you. Shout out to all four of you guys for subscribing to our YouTube. Don't forget to tell a friend about it. What else? Oh, last weekend I had the opportunity to go to Houston. I I went to Houston, Texas last weekend, you know, to do some networking, trying to meet people and getting some interviews in and whatnot. And, you know, that was my first time going to Houston. So I did a little riding around, you know, late night sightseeing and stuff. You know, went to go see where House of Darian was and which don't look like, you know.
The Beyonce spot?
Yeah. And then, you know, her father's music world is right next door.
Okay.
So, but I think they rent it out for special events.
Okay.
Cause, you know, I don't think that clothing line doing that too much, but
yeah, probably at City Trend.
Or somewhere. But I went to Houston, had the opportunity to go to TV Johnny's little jewelry store. I was trying to catch up with him. He wasn't at the jewelry store, and he wasn't at either one. He has one in the Galleria, and it's one at another little local mall, sort of like equivalent to our Greenbrier or West End. But I forgot the name of the mall, though. But he wasn't at either one. But I was just looking in there like, TV Johnny now. Come on, TV Johnny. You know, I ain't hating on the hustle. But at the same time, some of that stuff you had marked up, it wasn't worth that money.
You gotta pay for that name.
It was not worth the money. I'm sitting there like, he really got this costing $3,000 when it shouldn't be no more than probably like $1,000. I'm like, TV, you really TV Johnny?
Yeah, they paying for
either
it.
them niggas down, ooh, I always call them Negroes, but you know, either they just ignorant to the fact down there, or yeah, they just ignorant to the facts. Cause ain't no way I'm paying for. Definitely, probably ain't no high quality diamonds. Number one,
right?
And then you gonna mark them up. That's too much going on. But I ain't hating on Houston. I ain't hating on. I'm not hating on.
You see the slabs?
Johnny.
You see some slabs with the swangles and vogues and all that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Went to the little Papados, a cool little Papados. A lot of black people in there. I guess this was the one that the black people go. You kind of like Benihana's. They Papados is like equivalent to our Benihana's. Just kind of like the spot to be. Okay. And Spondivis. That's just kind of like the spot to eat at.
Oh, everybody hang out at. Okay.
Yeah, that food sure no good, but my stomach, shoot, by that Saturday, my stomach was gone, man. I was sick all day Sunday. I mean, I was like, stomach just turning. I think I got a stomach virus. I'm running to the bathroom like every 5 minutes. I was like, ooh. I think, you know, when you go out of town sometimes, you get tense. Your body just kind of subconsciously get tense because you're not used to, maybe the water tastes different there, or you know, it just could be maybe the weather, or you know, just different scenery. And then you tend to, when you go on vacation, that's when you love to cheat. When it comes to eating, you eat all kind of, you just eat just because, you know what I'm saying? So your body not used to eating all that stuff, right? And I think that's what happened. When I jumped off that plane, we went to Papados.
Straight to Papados.
Straight to Papados. I had the little lobster, little crab dip thing. And I had a fish.
Break it all out in.
I had the fish. No, it was like a, you know, like a spinach dip, but it was just lobster and whatever. And so that had cheese in it. And then I had some type of fish dish, and it had like a little, it had, you know, they put the stuff like a, you know, like a sauce on top of the fish. Right. Had that. The next day, for dinner, we had Mexican. You know, I got to get authentic Mexican in Texas.
Right. So, Texas, man.
Right. So we had that. Then the next night, we ate it. That's when we ate it for her daughter's Sweet 16. We went to McCormick and Schmidt's. So I had some food there. Okay. So it's like I was just eating a combination of all kind of stuff. My stomach was like, bitch,
you wrong.
You know you don't eat like that in Atlanta from back to back.
You so damn wrong. You know you wrong. You know you don't eat like that.
Right. So you know. Anyway, but shout out to y'all Houstonites. I will be back I don't know how soon, but I'll be back. So I'm gonna let you talk. How was your week? Besides you being inebriated at the event.
Other than that, it was quiet. You know, I slept. I slept. It was good to kick it with Kanye Hollis. You know, we didn't kick it like that in a minute, but due to the circumstances, how we kicked it, it was kind of off the chain. What else I do? Nothing. Just worked and grind. Well, I hate saying grind. Work. That's all. And
that's about it.
That's about it.
Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy Dollar. Love that booger sugar. Man, he was arrested over the past week.
That's his vice, huh?
Gun possession.
Booger sugar.
Gun possession and cocaine. They went to his house, and he's already a known felon. So I don't know, Trick. Look like he be facing a little time. You know, so that's what happened.
But he ain't had that much on. Well, the only thing with the guns, that's gonna be probably the biggest charge because he was a felon. Yeah, and he was supposed to have a.
If you see Gucci Man in jail for federal charge for a blunt and a gun.
Yeah, bye Trick.
Yeah, Trick love the kids. I don't know what this world's gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I date every day. Yeah, I like Trick though. I wish he
would have just.
Yeah, I hope they don't charge him with a federal charge, but that's like a federal charge. Dope and guns together. Yeah. That's automatic federal charge. So
damn, Trick.
I hope they just keep it in the state, but not with the feds. But that's a Fed case supposedly. Don't let me speak on it, but yeah.
Anyway, so speaking of foolishness, Benzino shooting.
Oh man,
Benzino got shot at by a nephew at his mama's funeral. And so the backstory is Benzino said they had been feuding because he didn't really like how the nephew and the aunt or somebody was treating the mama or supporting her or whatever they was doing for the mama. He didn't really appreciate it, and they always, they would have, I guess, arguments or whatever. But then the nephew came back and said Benzino had texted him like some death threats. Right. And I guess he felt like, I'm finna kill him before he kill me. Right. And decided to shoot at him at the funeral. At the funeral.
They couldn't even wait. I heard they couldn't use the hearse because the hearse was a part of the evidence. They had to bring a whole new hearse in.
For the mama.
For the precious mama. To put her to rest. No respect for the dead,
So the funeral hadn't even started?
They was in the process of...
processional,
They was in the processional. They was headed toward the church. And
wow.
That's when he caught one in the arm or shoulder or something like that. By his nephew. I forgot what he hit him with. But his nephew was in the Bentley. Pulled the Bentley over, the nephew was in it. It's a sad situation. No way around.
Wow. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
It's just, and then, everything got to be put on Instagram. You got Stevie J putting his pictures on Instagram with Benzino at the hospital. And I'm like, that it be that type of stuff where you be thinking, is all this just a joke? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this just part of some bigger plan, some little publicity stunt?
Is that club still open?
No.
Oh, they did that for TV.
For TV.
Sleazino or something. Man.
Sleazy and Zenos or whatever that shit was called.
That was on for a week, wasn't it?
About 2. I give it about 3 months.
3 months? Wow. But the club closed. Okay.
Anyway.
That's crazy.
Unfortunate shit in the music world. Yola the Great. People who don't know him, he was the one with the famous song "I Just Don't Give Up."
'Cause I'm all out with it. Ain't get it. Hey. Yeah.
Shout out to Yola. We did an extensive interview with him last year after he got out of jail. Mm-hmm. He was in there for about 3 years, I think.
Robbery.
And he had got out maybe. Yeah, he got out in 2013, I believe. But anyway, and we interviewed him. You can go to our YouTube page and try to find the interview with him. But it was a real good sit-down interview. Mm-hmm. And, I guess it's just a situation where it'd be just kind of hard when you do have talent, you know what I mean. You were making money in a certain business, say the music business as he did, and you got out. Of course, it's gonna take you time, you know what I'm saying, to try to get your buzz back up or whatever the case may be. The money ain't really flowing in because you ain't doing shows, you ain't doing a lot of stuff. So, of course, you may get back to doing some of the street stuff, that's not good. You know what I mean? That could potentially put you back in a same situation, to be back in jail. But this news story for him to have, you can go to AJC or probably just Google it or whatever. But apparently it was
botched robbery.
A botched robbery.
2 people were shot. One was killed. Girl and the man. Door was kicked in. The man died on the scene. And the girl, she was. I think she's still in the hospital at this time. I think both died.
No, both.
Both died. Yeah, but he was charged with one of the murders. So I guess somebody else shot the girl. And yeah, them demons. Sometimes you can't break them demons.
Yeah, sometimes you can't break them demons, especially when you need money. You know what I mean? When you got mouths to feed other than yourself, and I'm sure he probably was taking care of like his mama and whoever else, and you just trying to get that book, and you just willing to do anything for it. But it's just unfortunate that people have to die in the midst of you, doing your negativity. So, our condolences go out to those families, and our prayers go out to Yola as well. Yeah, Yola as well, because it's just a tough. Yeah, it's just a tough position to be in, and
he was also with Brain Hustle briefly. Who was he with? Was he with Charlotte Lowe? He trying to get with Charlotte Lowe?
No, he was never with D4L.
Oh yeah, but I know he was with Grand Hustle. A brief minute.
Yeah, that was a real brief minute or whatever. And he talks about all of that in our interview. So y'all can like I said, you can go to YouTube and go to our page and find that. 2 Chainz. I mean, this negative shit back to back with these dudes, man. What's going on with y'all? Is that your thought? Topic was this video that he put out where the poor little girl, she's standing in the back, groupie style. She's probably the #1 fan, and she's trying to get backstage. And 2 Chainz and his boys, Cap One, 2 Chainz is like, some girl out here, Cap, some girl out here,
Someone she know you.
She know you. She knows she looking for you or something like that on the video. And then next thing you know, 2 Chainz done called the girl a thot. He was like, Cap, is that your thot? Is that your thot? So everybody laughing on that on Instagram. Instagram, World Star, everywhere it was posted.
Right. And
so Head said the very next day. This girl is sitting in somebody in the lawyer's office about to sue 2 Chainz.
With her feet kicked up.
About to sue 2 Chainz for defamation of character. I said, go girl.
What you said?
That's how you do that. If that goes for all y'all dudes, whoever. Right. Number one, this is the issue I had with that 2 Chainz. If you happen to watch this because you follow us on Facebook. If you have, and we know your girl too. So if either one of y'all see this video, we still love you 2 Chainz. But this is the crazy part.
Is that your thought?
The crazy part about it is, number one, it could have been any chick in the world. Number one, how you know she was a groupie? You know what I'm saying? She might have been, but how do you know? She could have just been Cap's #1 fan. She could have been your #1 fan. Right. You never know. Why she had to be a thought? Why she, you know what I'm saying? She could have been back there looking for an autograph or something, you know, or just want to take a phone picture or something. So that's my first gripe. My second gripe to that is, it could have been any girl. It could have been a white, Mexican, Chinese, Vietnamese chick, Asian, Arab chick. Out of all the groupie, quote unquote groupies or fans that be waiting on y'all backstage or y'all concerts and stuff, you wait till it's the black chick. You wait till it's the black chick standing back there waiting on y'all for you to call her a thought.
Okay.
Y'all guys talk about the rappers. Rappers talk about black women all the fucking time. Y'all ain't even gotta be no rapper. You can go on Instagram. You can go on Twitter. We dog each other out. Black men dog they women out so fucking much, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all dog y'all own black sisters out so much in the lyrics and the things y'all tweet about on the Instagram pictures, everything. You talk about our ass, you talk about our hair, you talk about our kids, you talk about what we ain't doing, you talk about what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all talk so much negative stuff about black women. This was the last thing that somebody of your caliber, you know what I mean, who has millions of fans, should have got involved in something like this, some old high school book. That's like a bully in high school. You know what I mean? That's what kids do, to post on World Star. Not no celebrity.
That's your thought.
Not no college educated celebrity. And then for it to be a black girl, a little young black girl, I'm glad she was smart enough to take her ass to that fucking attorney's office and sue your ass, dog. I mean, I don't mean to be hard on you, but it's just, as a black woman, somebody got to try to stand up for us when, you know what I mean? Because y'all tear us down so much. Y'all tear us down too much. And for you to just call this girl a thought, and thought is like the new word, it's the new term, that hoe over there, that's what somebody told me it stand for. It's just kind of like a groupie type chick, or a loose chick, or you know what I mean, that really ain't got nothing going on. She just basically used her body to come up or whatever. That's what a thought is. You know, are you serious, dude?
I think two ways too. We all are harsh on each other, from the women to the men to the
It's
women.
hard on women though, dog. Y'all because it's dominated by men, #1, especially hip hop. I'm talking about like hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Music. We got to hear it so much. You know what I mean? We got to show our bodies in the videos and have the ass, you know what I'm saying, shaking, and do y'all debate whether or not it's real or not? You know. It's just so much. Not to be. I'm just speaking the fucking truth, man. Whoever looking at this video, y'all can take it how y'all want to take it, but I just be trying to keep it real, and I try to take up for our sisters as much as I can. You know what I mean? Because some stuff just be uncalled for. It be too much.
You're right. But I still think it goes both ways, because both of them go hard on each other. You broke ass nigga. You deadbeat. I mean, both of us give each other a hard time. You thirsty.
Right.
You can have a bikini on and walking in the club talking, oh, these dudes so thirsty. I think it goes both ways, and you got a point, because I put on my Facebook, it was the latest hottest songs is somebody, either you cheating, you got somebody that get your wife.
These niggas ain't loyal.
Yep, or can't change it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be like,
Right.
What's K Michelle's? K Michelle she got a diary.
Can't raise a man.
Yeah, but you crazy.
Right.
You can't raise a man, but you crazy, and you got a son. Right. So one day you gonna have to come across what you rapped about, you know, and that goes the same with these guy rappers. Some of you guys have daughters, and you gonna have to come across. Somebody gonna come across, and
he got 2 daughters.
Right. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah. So you know,
I'm like, so apparently, so he ain't. No, I guess they tried to offer her 50,000.
Yeah,
she said no, that ain't enough. Yeah. Because it ain't enough. Because you got to think about it. You got to think about how many people done downloaded that video and saved it somewhere. Then you got to think about. Just the number of impressions that it got, whether it's on YouTube or Vivo or World Star, which means how many people done looked at it. You know what I mean? Right. Like, then you got to think about it's on the internet, so it's here forever. Like, this video is here about her forever. She got to keep reliving it. You know what I mean? Her kids gonna have to relive it. Her kids gonna have to relive it. So that's a lot of emotional distress. that costs more than $50,000. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, y'all gotta think about this. Celebrities just y'all gotta take time to think about stuff sometime before you do it, man. I mean, we all make mistakes, and you know, shit happens, but at the same time, some stuff just, come on now, really?
Yeah.
You gonna show the girl face. Now I see if you blurred out. That's probably what he should have did. Blurred out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then say, is that your thought?
Right.
But don't leave that girl face up there. And then the black girl, like, really?
Yeah.
The black girl. Come on now, 2 Chainz. If Charlamagne don't make this motherfucker donkey of the day.
Oh, this one just got 102 views. But yeah,
I don't know. We still love you, 2 Chainz, though. But that's just how I feel about that. What else on the list?
Shut up. Let's get into the room.
What you listening?
No, I'm just looking at it.
Puff, J-Lo, they bidding for Fuse TV. Both on got cheese, and Puffy need the channel more than she does, because right now it says Fuse TV gets 77 million viewers, and Revolt at this point only has 22 million viewers. So that would definitely help his viewership out if he was able to take over, you know, I guess the Fuse TV channel or whatever,
right,
as well,
right.
But it's just fun. It's funny how they used to date and now they both bidding.
I know he like, you stanky.
Right, you always seem to show up.
Yeah. What you got on TV?
That Leo.
I bet you mad.
Huh?
I bet you mad.
Who?
Puff. You can't tell me you mad.
Right.
That is Rose.
You can't. Because you already got a TV show.
Right.
And you trying to incorporate something else with your TV show. I know he heated with being the type of person he is. I know he mad. He mad. I'll be mad too.
But he'll be alright. But if I was J-Lo, I'd make I'd be like I'd be in the auction.
Yeah.
Every time he go up $1 million, I go up $1 million.
What he bought it for $200 million, right?
They bidding on it, so it's not bought yet.
Oh, okay. She won.
For Fuse TV?
Yeah, she won.
Oh, okay.
She won the bid.
Okay.
Yeah, she won the bid. I know he mad.
Right. Business tips, since we talking about business. We put an article up maybe about a week ago or so about how to obtain a business loan with bad credit. A lot of people who who have small businesses or whatever, they start them or whatever. Even if they have started the business, they may eventually run into a problem where, the credit may go bad because they had to open up credit lines and things like that. But if you are new and already have bad credit, don't fret. There is a way for you to still be able to obtain a loan in some cases if you have bad credit. So, we have 3 things that we said that we actually researched on smallbusinessadministration.gov. That's sba.gov. You can go there. They have a lot of helpful tips for entrepreneurs. Bank deposits is number 1. They said a business with regular bank deposits can put its cash flow to work with revenue-based loans. This program is based on the deposits going into the business bank account on a monthly basis. Typically, a business can obtain a business loan equal to 10% of its annual gross deposits, regardless of having bad credit. So basically, you can obtain a loan if your bank deposits show that you have continuous money going in there. You know what I mean? If you're a merchandising company, or you have a product, if you sell hair or whatever, or shoes or whatnot, if you show that, it's like paying rent. If you can show you have a good history with paying your rent every month, then when you go and try to maybe get another apartment, they'll see your history is good, that you never was late. You know what I mean? You never came in with partial payment. You paid in full. So it kind of works the same way. They look at bank deposits and determine whether or not that if you're in good standing before they offer you a loan. Credit card sales. This type of funding program, known as a merchant cash advance, provides businesses with upfront cash in exchange for a portion of future credit card sales. So basically, they're fronting the money. The bank will front you money, knowing that in the future, it's like making an investment, and because they know in the future, based on what your company sells, they're going to make that money back. Now, on top of that, though, sometimes investments, I'm not sure how the bank does it, but these companies that loan the money or give you these investment dollars may also tack on additional percentages, percentages, like if they say, I'm going to give you $10,000 now, but within 2 years, I need to start getting my money back based on your credit card sales with interest, with some type of interest. So you just have to make sure you figure that out with your financial advisor or whoever the loan person is that you're dealing with to try to get this business loan. Credit partner is the third one. It's the third option. Using a business partner as a credit partner for obtaining lines of credit, which a lot of people do who have partnerships with other people. Your credit might be bad, but mine might be good. But in order for us to open up this barbershop, they're probably going to end up leaning on my credit history or my credit score. Because
don't even put my name on it.
Nah, nigga, your name going on it now.
I'm in a situation like that right now.
Your name going on it.
I'm a silent partner.
Nah.
But some places won't let you get it though.
Even if you have a partner
with bad credit, yeah. You can't get it. I know we use dealer license, you have to have insurance. And
that's what a car though. We talking about a business loan. We talking about business loan.
You still got to put that person on there. They won't let you get it.
Well, I mean, yeah. It depends on what bank or credit union or whoever you go through.
If that person is on the license of the business, he or she has to be put on the loan. We try to get a open line of credit. When they put mine on there, we're like, my cousin was like, yeah, but they had to take me off.
Okay, because I'm sure too they probably look at the ratio. You know what I'm saying? The kind of like the averaging of both of you guys' score, which your shit probably was so bad that it brought even head.
Right.
It brought his down. So they was like, nah, we just gonna go with cuz by itself.
How about you just get your hands off it?
Right.
Okay.
Right. You got to tell me twice.
Yeah. And up until you're able to bill it. I mean, you probably can use this person as a credit card, get a credit. Have that person get it. You know how they get their credit card and it helps your credit by being with that person. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But there's a will, there's a way.
But there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, if you want money for a business, it's a way to get it.
Right.
Now, I mean, if you don't want to do the long route, you know,
put your pride to the
with
side.
With your bad credit, you know, you may can get some angel investors, some people who's willing, they believe in your idea, you know what I'm saying, enough to invest some dollars. It could be your family member, friends, or whatever, invest some dollars for it. Like I said, they probably going to enter some type of agreement, you know, contract agreement, say, hey, I want this with interest back. And, yeah, you can get money that way, so you don't always have to depend on necessarily like a business loan from a bank or.
Yeah, don't give up.
Yeah, but don't give up. And then too, I mean, hey, if you really want to have a strong credit to back you, just wait. You know what I'm saying? Wait to open your business. Don't rush into it. Just build your credit up. Get with a credit repair specialist or whatever. Learn what you need to do, and then just start fixing your credit and building it up. To take a year or two to build it up, pay stuff off and whatnot, and yeah, and then come back to trying to get a business loan. TV reality. First came on Real Housewives. Todd and Mama Joyce kind of made up. Yeah. Todd had to explain himself for the 1,000th time that he ain't an opportunist. He do his own thing. He got his own little cheese. He love candy.
Right. That's so sweet.
That's so sweet. Anyway. You got anything to say about that? Or we can move on. Peter and Cynthia.
Peter got the business issue. We don't talk about it. The bar one ain't his and he leasing it, and hey, what's new? And Peter's news. So
right. Portia late to the rehearsals, and
think she all that.
It was boring. This episode really was kind of boring. Yeah. But the most hilarious part was Kenya crying over this dog. Now, my mama love her dogs, honey. Don't get me wrong. My mama love her dogs. I love my dog that live with my mama.
You love the dog that live with your mama.
Right.
Lord, that buddy.
But Kenya, really? all that forced crying you was doing for that dog? Child, and then she's supposed to have a funeral for her next week on next week episode.
Won't be watching. I can't get into that right there. The tomfoolery.
It's the final episode.
Hey, they ain't fighting. I don't want to see it.
Anyway, so this episode really was. We didn't even see Phaedra on this episode, did we?
She was at the Fed office answering questions. She was at the office. She was with the feds.
Trying to figure out, hey, how we gonna work this thing?
I'm with Freshie's here with the feds. Right. Yeah, she was at
we just joking, y'all. Just joking.
Her old man was at the what's his name? Oh yeah. Congratulations to Todd and Candy. They got married over the week.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Candy. You done walk down that aisle, child. Friday. Finally, you found the man of your dreams.
Is that your thought?
Is that your thumb?
Yeah, she got married. Earlier during the week, Dobie had an album release. Grand Hustle.
How you done skip from that to that? If we on the reality show.
Oh,
Lord, man, we'll come back to him. Look, Real Housewives is boring this episode, so get to the reunion where somebody get
beat to sleep.
Beat to sleep.
Somebody went east side on somebody. Kirkwood.
The old Kirkwood. They went old Kirkwood on somebody. Because it ain't the same Kirkwood no more. So moving on. The new season started tonight, right after Real Housewives, and I like Married to Medicine. You got the Messy Quad, Messy Mariah, all the little medical doctors and doctor wives. They just messy. Messy. So the big thing this season is gonna be friendships that's broken up. Quad and Mariah is the big thing. You know, they was ace boon coons, but apparently one is envious of the other. Allegedly,
we don't know.
Mariah say she the one put Quad on. Quad wanted to be her. You know what I'm saying? So Quad trying to be the star of the show, and Mariah not having that because you know she's the queen bee, she's the Nene Leakes of Married to Medicine, and so there's a lot of that going on. And what else? Yeah, so a lot gonna be going on. So we definitely gonna be tuned into that. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say to Dr. What was her name? Oh, Dr. Heaven, this new character, Dr. Heavenly, the dentist. She got into the other doctor's a-hole about, you know, how she approached this lady who was a Miss Georgia plus size at the some bowling alley event, and how she's really big on being, you know, not obese, you know, losing weight, being thin, being healthy. And this lady was a thick woman, and she was explaining to her, you know, like, you know, thick people are healthy. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, being thick doesn't mean it's a bad thing necessarily all the time. But I just wanted to say, I agree with Dr. Heavenly. That was the wrong place and time to have that discussion with that woman. That lady just came over to introduce herself. She didn't want to hear all of that in no bowling alley event. And then secondly, all thick women ain't unhealthy. Like, who believes that? Just like all skinny women ain't healthy.
Sure ain't.
They is not. It's some skinny women down here with these little sickly bones. The insides all screwed up. You know what I mean? So
beat out. Ain't no walls on them.
Anyway, whatever. He trying to take it somewhere. But yeah. So you know, you just have to be. You never know people's how they grew up and it's insecurities they may already have with their body. So just to kind of, although you're a doctor and you have to keep it real and tell people, you know, certain things, sometimes you just can't approach certain people. You know, you just can't approach. Some people just can't take it, and it's just inappropriate. So I agree with Dr. Heavenly on that. But yeah, we'll be tuned in next week. Well, this season of Married to Medicine, because I really, really like that show, and not because I'm, you know, from Atlanta and being biased. It's just entertaining to me. So, I like that show.
I had one thing.
What?
The DeSean Jackson.
And Dobie.
Yeah. DeSean Jackson was cut from the Philadelphia Eagles. He was the #1 rated wide receiver for the team. He had just had a spectacular season. The reason I'm bringing this up is because he was cut. Philadelphia Eagles say he had gang affiliated ties, and he's from LA, Compton, California. Everybody know that LA has a real gang problem going on. That's been going on for years. When he's on the field, he throw up signs of his neighborhood, and it became an issue. The guy never been charged with a crime or charged with any crime or anything, but he was cut and it was brought to the surface. Some people think it was too much. Some people say, hey, it's your job, you have to cut off ties. But my thing is, once you get to that level, I think players have a situation with dealing with where you come from and what you're doing today. You have to blend those two in. You just can't. You know, it's called like keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? You just don't leave your hood and forget what you learned. You learn that this is embedded in their brain. So, gang signs or something on the football field, I ain't see it was a problem because it ain't like he on Slauson or Crenshaw somewhere throwing up the signs. Now, that's more of a dangerous situation, man. If he on the field doing it and people really not paying attention, I don't see that as an issue. I think Philadelphia used that as a ploy, but he was picked up over the week by the Redskins. I don't know if that's going to work out, but he got his money, so that's all that counts. But, you know, for the future, we should, I think it should be talked about. How do we bridge where we come from to our success? together. It's a hard situation being black and being poor, coming from poor situations. It always happens from rappers to athletes to actors to regular everyday Joe Blows that went to school and now they bettering themselves. And you go back to your neighborhood, first thing they say, "You think you betting us?" No,
right?
I don't think nobody betting you. I think I put my best foot forward, and this is what life gave me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot where I come from.
Right.
But I think that's an issue, and
it's definitely an issue. It's an issue. Period.
Right. White America using it against him and using it against us. We had to have two faces. We had to have that black, and we had to have that American
corporate face.
Yeah, you got to have two faces as a black person. That's just the way it is.
Right.
You can't go in there with one face. Can't go in that hood. You can't go in there forgetting where you come from because it just makes you better. It makes you more tougher to deal with the people.
Right.
So that was my spiel.
I don't know, but if I ever go to the White House or something, I'm throwing up my West Side. On the picture with Obama.
Secret Security.
West Side.
But yeah, that's kind of, that was crazy.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, he had an album release at The Flame. Mixtape,
but they selling it on iTunes.
Right. He's trying to feed his
It
family.
was huge. It seemed like everybody from Alabama came up to Blue Flame, represent. It's unfortunate they, had to leave us. The big thing that was going on though was the comparison of him and Big, and how T.I. told Jay-Z like some months back or whatever that he thought that Doe B was like the South version of B.I.G. And so I kind of wrote my comments on it, my opinion on it on the website. Like, was he really, the South version of B.I.G.? So the points that I kind of put out there as to maybe, if you start thinking about it, okay, number one, he's a big guy. He was a slow kind of talker. Big was like a kind of slow speaker or whatever. And both got big boy swag, like even though they of their size stature, they both was kind of smooth, like calm and collected, kind of suave or whatever. Content of their lyrics, what they both had in common was how they talked about death a lot in their lyrics. Yeah, they always talked about death, like death around the corner, just feeling like something negative was always around them, to where either they would ultimately see someone else die or themselves, die or whatever. So, I can see where he gets that comparison from. Let me see, one other point that I said was the death thing. Shit, I can't remember. But I know it was something about the content. It was definitely the content, the lyrics. And that they both died in their 20s. Very young. Both passed away very young. And it's just kind of ironic. It's ironic that they both kind of talked about the same things, just in different formats. Different slangs, different lingos. Yeah. And they both passed away.
Right.
By the hands of somebody who was ultimately gun violence and envious of them. So.
Yep.
And early on in their career, Big had a couple of albums, but
one album.
But being so young for them both to be still in their 20s, they had a lot more years left in them.
Right. Okay. Really?
Did you wrap it on up?
Yeah.
You get sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, so that's it, y'all. This is kind of like a little slow little video. We ain't as hype as we was. Thankful we had a lot of views, good number of views on the last video. Thank y'all for watching it. And we'll see y'all next week. StacksMag.net. Check out the new website. Check out follow us on all of our social pages at StacksMag, and we'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Yeah.